Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Welcome to another edition of Great Millstone Mailbag Extra. Comes to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash. All praises and glories due here with another edition of the Daily Edification, Daily Exhortation. Now the inspiration of this video comes from a video that you see here on the screen entitled Scorners Try to Seek the Oil, but the Lord makes sure they don't get it. And that's from the brother from Vegas. His channel is GMS Vegas Sit Downs. And towards the end of the video, he made a statement. He said that from now on, he's gonna, any scoffer or scorner that comes on his channel basically talking nonsense, he's gonna make them prove their nonsense. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. And more so because the scripture says so. You know, any of you scoffers and scorners out there that try to disprove us, well, you come with your proof. Like the sign, you know, the 12 tribe sign. You know, you got a lot of guys out there who claim they're Israelites that have a problem with the 12 tribe sign. Even though when you go in the book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, as a matter of fact, let me go there real quick. Ezekiel 37, I think it's around the 10th verse. Bear with me for a minute. Actually, it's around the 16th verse, but I'll start at the 15th verse. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Now that would be Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay? Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel and his companions. And that would be the rest of the tribes. Okay? With Ephraim leading the rest of the tribes. So here we have Judah and Ephraim. So that word stick, when you go into Hebrew, the word there is, I believe, itazah. Let me make sure. Which means plank of wood. Okay, stick. Now that's the prophecy, right? Yep, itazah, right, itazah. Which means plank of wood. And basically what the scripture is directing us to do is to put the tribes, all 12 tribes, on a plank of wood like a sign. Okay? And that would be a sign to show who the Israelites are today. Okay, who the 12 tribes are today. Like the sign that you see us have. You know, Judah being the so-called Negroes, Benjamin being the so-called West Indians, Haiti being the so-called, Levi being the so-called Haitians. Okay, so that's the example of the book of Ezekiel 37, beginning at the 15th verse. Okay, so those of you that try to debunk that, where's your proof? Where's your example of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, the 15th to the 16th verse? Where's your example? Where's your plausible example? And if you don't have an example, then we don't need to listen to you. Okay, you can kick rocks. You know, the scriptures say produce your cause. Let's get that. So from now on, we're not going to listen to any empty talk. If you're going to debunk something, you better come with proof, or else just keep walking. And any brother that keeps entertaining you, even though you have no proof, you haven't got a shred of proof, you haven't got a scintilla, look that word up, of proof. Any brother that keeps entertaining you, then he's a fool, he's an idiot. You know, and there's a scripture on that in the book of Proverbs. But let me get this first. Produce your cause. If you ain't got nothing to back up your words, then we don't need to listen to you. And we won't listen to you. We just give you a walking papers real quick. We'll ignore you. As much as tempting as it is to engage back and forth with you, we're just going to ignore you, man, because you ain't got no proof. You ain't got no proof proving what we say is right. Okay? Isaiah 41:21. Here it is. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. So the Lord even said this. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasonings. And nothing proves a strong reasoning than proof. Okay? You say that the sign is wrong, blah, 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 blah. Well, where's your version of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, from the 15th to the 16th verse? Okay, the one plank for Judah and the one plank for Ephraim. Where's your proof? Where's your version of that? And if you ain't got no version, then we're not going to listen to you. You know, you just sit there and say, oh, your sign is all wrong. But you ain't got no proof to prove that the sign is wrong. Come on, man. Anyway, produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasoning, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. There you go. Let them show the former things, what they be, that we may consider them. Yeah, so if you got proof, compelling proof, we'll look at it and consider it. But a lot of you ain't got, mostly all of you scoffers and scorners, you ain't got no proof, man. All you do is just talk shit just to get attention. That's all you do. Okay, so from now on, we're just going to quickly dismiss you. Okay? Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them, and know the latter end of them, or declare us things to come. There you go. Something that you guys cannot do. Show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it altogether. There you go. So, you know, you got to prove what you say, man. Or else if anyone is still engaging in dialogue with you back and forth, even after you haven't proved anything that you said, then that that guy is an idiot, okay? Just come out plain and say it. That guy is an idiot. So you brothers out there that are engaging in empty talk with these scoffers and scorners, stop it, man. All right? Let me get Proverbs 14:7. Proverbs 14:7. It is right here. Go from the presence of a foolish man, and in my estimation, a foolish man would be a person with no proof, yet they're trying to debunk something. They're trying to shoot down a doctrine or philosophy, and they have no proof why it should be shot down. Okay, that's a foolish man. So go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge, especially when he ain't got no proof. You run from him, okay? There's another one. Why is in his conceit. Yeah, there it is. There it is right here. The book of Proverbs 26:5. Answer a fool according to his folly, answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. Actually, let me jump up to the 4th verse. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. So there you go. So we're not going to enable your conceit, okay? We're not going to enable you anymore. If you don't have any proof of why something is wrong, if you can't show why something is wrong pursuant to Isaiah the 41st chapter, produce your cause. If you can't produce your cause, a plausible cause, then we're just going to quickly dismiss you. And like the brother said in his video, we're gonna block your channel, remove your comment, and block your channel. Okay? And that goes for every brother out there to adopt that practice. Okay? If somebody comes on your comment board, instead of going back and forth with them, if they say something is wrong, like I mentioned the sign, I gave an example, the 12 tribe sign. Well, produce, if the 12 tribe sign is wrong, then you produce a plausible answer to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, the 15th to the 16th verse. Produce a plausible answer, or just kick rocks. Okay? Or better yet, we're just going to block you. We're just going to ignore you. If you can't produce a plausible answer, then we're just going to block you and ignore you. Okay? And every brother, I did this video to pass that message on to every brother. That's how it's going to be from now on. Okay? Because we can't waste time with these morons. All right? The Lord spoke about the foolish virgins. The Lord spoke about 2/3 of his people ain't going to get this truth. The Lord got his elect out there. And it don't take long for the elect to get the truth. Let's get the book of Isaiah 11. The Lord made his elect, because his elect is in the spirit of Yahushai. And this scripture I'm about to read describes Yahushai and his elect. The book of Isaiah 11, and let me start the second verse. And the spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him. Now, this is referring to Yahushai, but it's also referring to his elect, because his elect is chosen in Yahushai. So the spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. All the elect possess all those qualities, beginning with Yahushai, and shall make him of quick understanding. That's the point, in the fear of the Lord. So it doesn't take long for a member of the elect to get the truth like that, okay? Especially due to the fact that we're in the very, very last days. So if you wrestling back and forth with some clown, then you just know he ain't a member of the elect. And the Lord is only choosing the elect. The Lord is all about the elect. Romans 11:7. Okay? What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. There you go. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. Right, because he judged and reproved according to the word, which the word came from his father Yahweh. So now the word Yahushua is the embodiment of the word, and that's how we judge and that's how we reprove, us being the hopeful elect of Yahushua, according to the Lord's word. Okay, just like Yahushua judged and reproved according to his father's word. Okay, so that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to land back on what this brother said here, the elder from Vegas, and just add to his video. From now on, we're not going to entertain foolishness. Okay? Not that we did before, but even more so now. We're going to have a zero tolerance policy for nonsense. If you can't prove what you're saying, then we're just going to block your channel and remove your comment. Okay? So every brother out there at the sound of my voice that do videos, start to adopt that policy, all right? Stop going back and forth. Stop giving these morons more energy than they deserve. That's the message of this video. All right, so from now on, that's going to be the practice. All right, so this has been GMS Mailbag Extra for another edition of the Daily Edification, and I'll see you in the next video. Shalom for now.